Hello everybody, this is Tina with Tia's Treasures and happy Halloween. Even though it is August, we are going to start by doing the 13 days of Craft-o-ween. And I might have, I'm not sure if I'm going to do these straight through or if I'm going to throw in a few different Halloween cards. At any rate, we're definitely doing these one day at a time, and I kind of peeked a little bit at this, but let's open it up. Now when it came, mine was all squished up like this, so I figured that's kind of odd. Why would they put, this pack in this big box? This came like this, and then we got a stamp set and some sequins. I assume the stamps are to use with each day's die because that's what it is. The kit is 13 die sets, 11 or 1 clear stamp, and 1 pack of sequins. So, looking at this, I peeked at the stamps, and of course the sequins are these beautiful purple, orange, and black. So that should get us covered for anything spooky. And now this is how all our dies came. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull out day 1 in case those of you who do not want any spoilers, you won't see what's next. Okay, so we have day 1, and they are using a lot of packaging because this is also wrapped up in a little plastic. So let's see how this came, because that's an awful lot. See if we get all those dies. What's cool about this really is it is shiny. It's not matte, but you could just cut this off and cut this and use that as a card front or an inside or anything. So I will probably hold on to it, and I will probably make some sort of a little flip book or something at the end. Anyhow, oh, okay. So what is on the front has nothing to do with what's on the inside. That's fun. Because I kind of looked a little bit and I'm like, that is so die heavy if what we're getting on the outside of these is, what's inside. So this obviously has our dies to make this guy here. And I wonder if, have a fantastic night. I wonder if that's on this stamp set. It sure is. So it's kind of almost spelling out what you can do for a card. Well, we're just going to have to pull in some things, and I will pull in some cardstock. And I'm going to make a card. So stay tuned while I get my stuff. Okie doke. I went ahead and I cut some black cardstock. I made a base out of some cardstock I had in my stash, and I had a piece of orange and black pattern paper from my stash with little cute bats. I have no idea who this is. I've had it in my stash for a couple years at least. And I took a piece of orange cardstock and I cut it into a little arch. This was in my stash as well. Of course, everything that wasn't a die or a stamp that came with this kit is going to be from my stash. There is a fly buzzing around here, so if it flies around and you see it, I apologize for that. It followed me in tonight after I watered my plants, and I cannot catch it. I don't know why. It's just, you'd think I could outsmart a fly, but nope. It just keeps taunting me. So anyway, I did go ahead and I made a little Happy Halloween little card for the inside, because you can't write on black. So we're going to glue that on the inside. I had some candy corn stickers They were in my stash as well. I think I got these from a Halloween card kit a few years ago. And what is these? eksuccessbrands.com. Anyway, they're cute. So I put a little candy corn in the corner there, and a little stripe from the pattern paper. And the Happy Halloween is from the stamp set that came with the spooky season, not spooky season, what's it called? The 13 days of Craft-o-ween. So I stamped the Happy Halloween with some Onyx Black ink, and I also went ahead and I did Have a Fantastic Night with put that in a little strip. I had this cute little sentiment die. I have a set of them. I think they're from Tonic, and I just thought this looked nice for a vampire card. So I stamped that as well. We've got our little pieces here of our vampire that I cut out of cardstock, colored cardstock. I was originally thinking of coloring these myself and just doing white cardstock, but at the last minute I decided I have so many scraps of different colored cardstock that I would just go ahead and cut them out of colored cardstock. Now they, are really easy to do. There are not a whole lot of die pieces, and it imprints where everything's going to go on this piece. This piece goes in the back. It's got our black little wings and everything, and we're just going to go ahead and put all our little pieces directly where the little outlines are showing. So let's go ahead and start putting our card together. I'm going to start by gluing in the white little white piece for the inside of the card. Get that done. And I don't always do the inside of my cards. A lot of times I save them until right before I send them out. But because this is a black card base, it's like, well, why not just go ahead and put the white piece in now and get it done. I do like finishing the inside of my cards, though. I just, for some reason, I don't show myself doing that on camera a lot. And we'll get this down. And should we put our vampire together before or after we do our arch? I think I'm gonna pop up that arch. Let me grab some foam tape, which is, my craft room is kind of small, so everything is right there within like reaching distance. Because my little craft room is so small, it is an absolute mess. I have a hard time keeping up on it. But I am lucky just to have a craft room. This room that I'm using as a craft room was an unfinished utility room for years and years. Although there were no utilities in it, we had them move everything to the basement when we bought the place, or when we had it built. And so it was just basically an unfinished room with a single light socket in the ceiling that we were going to turn into a bedroom for our kids, one of our daughters. And it just never got done. It turned into one of those catch-all rooms where you just kind of toss everything. And finally, the kids were all moved out, and I was like, that's it. We got to do something with this room. And we finally were able to turn it into my craft room. You know, we've got some drawers and some cabinets behind me. And it's tiny. It would make an okay sized bedroom, not a huge bedroom by any means, but it's like as soon as I outgrew this room real quick. But now that the kids are gone, I'm thinking of like moving some of my stuff up into one of their bedrooms. I'm slowly taking over the house. I'm sure my husband isn't real fond of that, but he has the garage. So, you know, what the heck. Okay, so let's put our little vampire, put him together. I do have some tweezers. I don't know if they're going to do me a whole lot of good. I am using some Positively Perfect craft glue from Simon Says Stamp. And it seems to be a pretty good glue. They just came out with it, and I'm liking it. I've got a couple free bottles from Craft Kits, so that should last me a little while I, you know, try to see how well it works in a lot of different scenarios. And I just got a little bit of glue because I put too much down. It will dry clear though. Yeah, even with these lines, I did not do a good job of putting our little vampire down. This one I got slightly over his little wing. Well, let's go ahead and try to put these hands on. I'll put a little glue dot there and a little glue dot there. And let's see, which way did they go? They go pointing down, so that makes sense. This will be the right and the left. I went ahead and I turned this little cardboard thing out. I flipped it around so I could know what dies were in which little envelope, instead of cutting off the little pretty thing that was on front. Yeah, I flipped it. So I guess I will not be using the inside for a card base. I mean, I still could, but gosh, look at me. I like the way that I can see what dies are in there. And with the envelope the other way out, with just a totally random picture on it, I would have no way of knowing what dies were where. Oh, come on, you thing. Ah, there we go. And now let's get his little tongue in place. Put a little glue dot there. And we will pick this up. I have no idea what company made the different colors of cardstock that I'm using, because I just keep my scraps in one of the envelopes, the zipper envelopes that I've got from Simon Says. They come in a bunch of different colors, the envelopes, and I put my scraps coordinating in with the different color of envelopes. Let's see if I can get these fangs down. Let's see. Bangs, yes. And now we are going to put his face. I like that he's got this little cute ear right there. And I am like so sad that summer is going to be done pretty much after this month. Probably not for you who live in the South and Southwest, but in the Midwest, and you know, we tend to start getting pretty, we cool off in September, October. Let's see, can I get that? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna make sure we get that even. And that is just so cute. He's so cute. And we're gonna put him kind of like that. I wonder if I should come back and put like another little frame around here. A black cardstock frame, but then I'd have to pop that up too, wouldn't I? At any rate, let's just finish the way we were originally going to do it, and I can always come back and make changes. Get his little feet, his little bitty body. This vampire reminds me of a cartoon that I can't quite place. You can see there we did not get his ear on exactly right because it got the blue cardstock coming over the edge, but that's all right. Far be it from me to ever put things on accurately. Kind of pop him right here, press him down, and I could put even more dimension on, have a fantastic night. I think because I will probably throw this through the mail. There's a fly next to me. You can't see it, but it's landed where, you know, it's taunting me again. Because I am doing this video, I can't stop to try to swat it. And I forgot what I was saying about me mailing this out. So I'm not popping up the sentiment. But yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping that I can send out all my Halloween cards. Probably not. I don't think I know that many people. I mean, I send out more Christmas cards, but I think a lot of people would just think I was a little nuts if I sent them a Halloween card. Might do it anyway. I never claim not to be a little nuts. And I think this is the first time I have ever used this particular sentiment die, but it just works here. Now let's go ahead and put a few of these sequins down. I think I'm just going to use the orange ones because we have so much orange. I mean, there are a few black ones in there, black sequins, and we do have some purple on the card, so we could use that. But I'm thinking just to stick with the orange. Do I want any up here? Now, where would I put that? We don't want them. That might work. I say might. If it doesn't work, well, we're going to stick with it anyway. Come on. If I can pick this up. Don't need a lot of glue for these. Okay, little bitty. I say that, oh, look at that. I think I accidentally got a black sequin on there after all, but I'm going to take that off because I don't like it. Throw it away. I want the orange one. It's a good thing this glue dries clear because I'm getting it all over the place, and I think there's another sequin hiding right there. See, the black ones are determined to get on my card by stealth. They're hiding. Okay, and yep, got you, and one more. I think that one's upside down. I'm happy these don't have the holes in them. I'm not a big fan of the sequins with the holes. So, this is our card for day 1. If you enjoyed this video at all, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you. If you are a subscriber, thank you. And even if you're not, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'd love to hear from you. So please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of my little cute vampire card. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.